Hi there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields, and today is day 77 of our 100 days of knit stitches. And today's stitch is called a grapevine stitch. I first saw this on Pinterest, and it is a free knitting pattern by Cascade that I saw it on. I don't know if it has different origins or if they created it, but I will leave a link down below to their free knitting pattern. I believe it's a scarf, but I just love this stitch. So I really wanted to show you how easy it is so that you can recreate it. You want to cast on. Okay, first of all, I'm using Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick yarn. It's a super bulky yarn. And I'm using size 11 knitting needles. And I cast on in multiples of 7. So I have 14 stitches on my needles. So there's 7 stitches on either side of your repeats. So you may want to increase in multiples of 7 plus 7. So you'll have 14 in the middle plus your 7 on the outside. So that you could have it kind of makes a lattice type work. It's very, very pretty, but it's a 12-row repeat, so I didn't want my video to be too long. So I wanted to keep it short. So 14 stitches on my knitting needles. And row 1, you're going to knit 2. And then we're going to start our repeat, which is knit 2 together, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and then we're going to slip, slip, knit. So we're going to slip as if to knit, slip as if to knit, and then we're going to put our left needle back in the front, and then we're going to, pull the stitch through. So we have a left leaning decrease. Then we're going to knit 2 stitches, and then we would repeat that if we had 7 more stitches, but I'm going to go ahead and end with a knit 4 stitches. Now on that row we had 2 decreases and 1 increase. So we went from 14 stitches to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stitches. Now this pattern, on the back side, you purl all of the even rows. So I love that about patterns whenever the one side is just all purl stitches. So I have one row that I need to think on, and then the next row is just kind of just memorized. You just knit all the stitches. All right, so now we're ready for row 3. Oops. All right, so we're going to knit 1. We're going to knit 2 together, knit 1, and yarn over. And then we're going to start our repeat. So we'll knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and then we're going to slip, slip, knit. So slip as if to knit, slip as if to knit, put the needle back in, and then we're going to wrap our yarn around and pull it through. And then we're going to knit 2 together, knit 1, yarn over, and that would be our repeat. So then we would start over with a knit 1, yarn over. But we're at the end, so we're just going to knit the last 2 stitches. So let's see here, we did 1, 2, 3 decreases, and 1, 2, 3 increases. So we should still have 13 stitches on our needles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. So now we're going to just purl all those stitches. Now we are ready for row 5. So we can kind of see it. coming together. It kind of looks like the lattice that we did, but it has a wider kind of lattice work there. So now we're ready for row 5. So we're going to knit 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to start our repeat. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to yarn over. So knit 3, yarn over. Now we'll start our repeat, which is knit 3, yarn over, knit 1, and we're going to slip, slip, knit, knit 1, and yarn over. And then that's where we would start our repeat, but we're just going to knit the last 3 stitches. All right, so that row we had 1, 2, 3 increases and 1 decrease. So that would be 15, should have 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this one's a little different because the increasing and decreasing is different on every row, or some of the rows. And then we're going to purl all these stitches. Versus we increase and decrease the same amount on every row. Made this one a little confusing for me, but doing it in this small swatch really helped me understand it before I do a bigger project. So I definitely recommend doing small swatches in a pattern before doing a big project. So that was row 5. So now we're ready for row 7. So we're going to knit the first 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will start our repeat. So it's knit 2 together, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and then we're going to slip, slip, knit, knit 2, and that's where our repeat ends, and then we're going to knit the last 2 stitches. So we had 2 decreases and 1 increase, so that means that we went back to our original 14 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I feel like I should do like a little happy dance every time I come to the end of a row and I have the right number of stitches. So we're going to purl all the back stitches. I think that this pattern, even though it's fairly simple, I think warrants having a checklist. So you know exactly, especially if you have to stop and start, so you know exactly what row you're on. So that we just did row 7, so we're ready for row 9. And it's just a beautiful, it's a simple, but it's so elegant. I love this stitch. So now we're ready for row 9. So we're going to knit 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll start our repeat. Our repeat is knit 2 together, and then knit 1, and then we're going to yarn over, knit 1 twice. Yarn over, knit 1, and then we're going to slip, slip, knit. Slip, slip, knit, and we're going to knit 3 stitches. So we had 2 increases and 2 decreases, so we should still have 14 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now we're going to purl all of our stitches. All right, so now we're ready for row 11. So we're going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to knit 2 together, and then we will start our repeat of knit 1, yarn over, knit 3, yarn over, knit 1, knit 2 together, and then knit. That ends our repeat, and then we're going to just knit those last 2 stitches. So we had 2 decreases and 2 increases. So we should still have our original 14 stitches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that is fantastic. We have our original 14 stitches. So that is what the pattern looks like. And I think that is just a beautiful pattern. It is called the Grapevine stitch. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's new stitch. Oh, sorry, for row 12, you'll go ahead and you'll purl that last row, and then you'll repeat with row 1. So that is the Grapevine stitch. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow for day 78. Thank you so much for watching.